Hey guys, so we're here at the South Fork Trailhead, and we're going to be heading out towards Eagle and Symphony Lake, but we're going to be heading up, so we're going to go up Hunter's Pass and then to the left on the ridge. So I'll see you when I start getting a little closer. So we're coming up to the turnoff here for Hunter's Pass. And so there's going to be two different trails you can take when you're going up Hunter's Pass. This is if you want to just walk back in the valley towards the lake. So there's a steeper trail here, and then there's the new switchbacks. So the switchbacks will cut back and forth all the way up to the saddle there, but we're going to take the steeper route here. And the reason I'm doing this is just because I don't want the extra distance that the switchbacks provide. And so I'll kind of meet you when I get up to the saddle. Alright guys, so we made it to the saddle here. So we came up from there. So this continues those switchbacks that come up. And then this is where we came from, the Marston Muktuk Trail. And then we're just going to head up this way over onto the ridge. So it's gonna be get up on the ridge real quick here, and then we'll continue over towards Eagle Symphony Lake. I don't know exactly how much we're gonna do today. There is supposed to be a little bit of a, I guess not a rainstorm, more of a drizzle tonight. So we'll just take it as we go. So we have made it up that steeper part, and give you a little view from here. So there's the other way if you want to take the ridge over to Rendezvous. You can see Arctic Valley's way over there. The Anchorage down there. But we're just going to keep heading this way. That part was a little steeper than I remember it, but I feel like that always happens. But we'll just keep heading this way. Alright, we're still making our way up. So way down there you can see, well, Eagle or Symphony Lake, I never remember which one it is. You can see the ridge we're going to continue on. But yeah, I'm just going to keep going, and I'll probably just update you as I get to different points on the ridge. Okay. We'll now be heading down a good amount, and then we're going to work our way up here, and then I think we have to go down off the back of that to continue. So we'll just be heading that way. So I came down that section. So there is another way you can get up here. So there's a valley off to the left right there, and that breaks off from the South Fork Trail. So it breaks off right before you go down to the bridge. So you just hang a right and you have to walk up this valley, and that'll come up on this trail here. The valley trail is okay. The only thing is it does get very overgrown. So usually there's pretty high grass. And there's a lot of times bear sign over there. So I don't routinely do it, but you can if you want. But we'll start heading up this big guy here and continue on our ridge walk. We're coming up to the top of this part. Well, I guess at least the saddle. We got some more to do. Oh man, that was a good climb. Yeah, really great views around here. Look at that. And so over there's where we came from. Came all the way down and across. Kind of look down in South Fork Valley down there. So we'll just keep it moving. It looks like this connects with kind of that peak back behind. So we'll just keep heading this way. And I'll keep you updated as we go. Hey guys, so I made it up most of that next part. And what it looks like from my little map here is that we'll come up right to here, and then we'll head down onto that next ridge. Yeah, I think we're about 3.5 miles in, and it's been a little over 2 hours. So I think for the amount of elevation we're gaining is pretty good. I'm guessing we've probably done about 3,000 feet so far. Didn't realize we're gonna have to drop down that far off that one place, but that's okay. Just make this a little more challenging. So let's see where we're headed. Okay. Oh, this is not as bad as I thought. Okay, so I think we head straight this way. Or no, I think we do. No, we must go over here. Up and over. Yeah. Anyway, we can see both lake now. We'll just take a shot in the dark. That's Eagle. That's Symphony. We're probably wrong, but that's okay. So, yeah. Really great day. I've never been this far on this ridge before. So this is it's pretty cool. But I'll start walking on the ridge and heading that way. I'm making my way over on the ridge, and I see a little lake down here, which is kind of cool. I didn't even know that was back here. Yeah, this ridge is really just gorgeous. It's man, I've just never been back here. It's really great. But we'll just keep working our way up onto this next ridge here. Hopefully you guys can hear, it's pretty windy. But we made it up this section here. So that's where we're gonna go. And turn back over here. You can see the little lakes down there. And then there's that ridge we just came down and up this way. So we can get a little bit of a snack, and then we'll keep heading that direction. So guys, I went up that next part, and I'm still walking back on the ridge. It's been a little over 3 hours. I think we're closing in on about 6 miles. So I think we have 2 or 3 until we get to where we could go down to Eagle Symphony Lake. So yeah, we'll just keep heading this way. Well guys, we're getting there. So I'm looking down, there's Eagle Symphony again. So I'm looking over here, there's like a little lake kind of right in there. I don't know, I'm probably not pointing the right area. And then there's, right across, is Triangle Peak. So I think we might actually try to do that today. Because I think you kind of come up this ridge, and I think that's where you join over from Eagle Symphony Lake. And we're going to be going that way anyway. So we might as well just do Triangle over here. So I'll at least try to. Also, this part looks super sketchy. So I'm interested at how you get up and over this. So I'm going to be taking my time doing that. But have a little bit of a snack and a drink, and then I'll start heading that way. So I made my way up part of it, and then towards the top I found this little path that kind of snuck around the side. I think it's good. Let's see if this puts us in a good position to get down. Not really. I would say maybe don't take that way, because we'll have to climb up here now. So maybe it would have been better to just stick to the ridge. But we'll have to climb up and then head across that way. Alright, that was by far the worst part of the hike so far. It was pretty difficult to find the trail, and I had to kind of ascend and then descend a few different times. I don't see a great trail still, even from looking at it here, so I'm not sure the best course of action to get around it. I think you probably just have to do what I did and do your best to get over the top. But we'll keep heading on the ridge over this way. Might need to take a little break. That definitely took a lot out of me. Alright. That's where we came from, and just about to the top of this part. Man, whew, that was a tough one. Get a really nice view everywhere. So I think we're closing in about 5 hours moving. I think we're around 8.5 hours, or 8.5 miles walking. So still doing okay. Definitely starting to feel it, but I think I can push through. So just be heading over here, and then over to Triangle after that. We are coming to the final approach here. So you can see Triangle over there. And we're just gonna kind of work our way down, and then I believe up the right side and then to the top. So I'll probably catch up with you guys maybe halfway up or somewhere around there. Still working our way up here. Like great views this whole time. It's been nice. Looks like it'll be a little rocky at the top. Hopefully not too bad. But yeah, I think we're doing good. We're not very far up, maybe. I'm guessing this is probably like a fourth of the way up. But I'll keep heading up. Hey guys, so this part of the trail is pretty rocky, but not too bad. There is some gravel and stuff, but it's nothing we haven't tackled yet. It's not too bad. I would say it's not super difficult. I think I might be about halfway now. It's pretty steep, but I think it's definitely doable. So I'll keep heading up. At long last, I think we're about here. I think we finally made it, guys. This has been, well, this half of it has been one of the toughest hikes I've ever done, I think. It was a lot of elevation gain on those kind of rolling hills. This part right here was a lot of loose gravel, but it wasn't too bad. I think it'll be worse going down. Yeah, made it. Nice. So let's go get a view off the side over here. Oh wow, look how blue that little lake is down there. Well, that's awesome. Man, what a great day. You can see back South Fork Valley. We'll just, I guess, head over to the, I guess this is probably officially the top up here. So we should definitely go ahead and walk that way. So coming up, Triangle, I would say just keep your eyes out for the trail. I lost it for a couple times, but really briefly, maybe for like 20 seconds, and then you can kind of pick it back up. There's a lot of different ways to go, but either I got really lucky or they all lead to the top. So it shouldn't be too bad for you guys to do it. But this is a very difficult hike. I'll probably end up rating it 9.5 or something from this direction. On the way down, we're gonna go down towards Symphony Lakes. And I believe that should be basically 0 elevation gain the whole way. There'll be little bits while we're coming back. And then I think the other thing we have is this took us about 6 hours. So about the same time as when we made it up to Significant. And I'm thinking this will take about 11 hours total, because I'm going to rest up here for at least 15 minutes and then I'll head back down, and I'm thinking it'll take, I don't know, 4.5, 5 hours or whatever to get out. So maybe this will be close to 12, I'm not sure. Hopefully not. Got a little bit of snow over here, a nice line. Hustle up to the top here. Well, here we are. We've made it to the top. Let's see if we can get a little view off this side. Not as spectacular as I was thinking, but it's still really nice. I think that real blue lake right there is probably the winner. Oh, and there's kind of a little baby lake up there. Yeah, this is great. Anyway, guys, thanks for sticking with me through this kind of long hike. Oh, a sheep! There's a sheep right there. Actually, that's a rock. All right. Pretend I didn't say that, and I said, hey, there's a cool looking rock. All right, everyone, yep, okay, good, we all got that. But I'll give you the last views over here. I wonder if I'm gonna cut that part out. I walked all the way over to the side here just to see if there's anything else to see, and it does not look like it. So yeah, I'll just head back up and then start making my way down. So we made it a good distance from Triangle so far. So we kind of worked our way down here and then came across, and there's this little path that kind of skirts around right here. And then now we're going to follow this path down to near Symphony Lake, I believe. All right, I'll catch you guys later. All right, we're making our way down. So I looked it up, and the far lake, I guess, is Eagle Lake. Now I don't know if that means the close one's Symphony, or if they're the same lake and they connect somewhere. It doesn't seem like they do because they're different colors. So I think we'll guess the far one's Eagle, the closest one's Symphony. And I finally found a little bit of a trail here. I was trying to follow the trail back down, and there's a couple places that just look too steep to come down easily, so I just went a different way. But there's that little lake over there. I don't know if that has a name, but I'll kind of catch you guys as I keep getting further down. So as I was going, I had to cross this little stream, and I think there's a better place than I crossed back up there, but I just kind of stepped across it. It's not wide or anything. It was just muddy, so just be aware of that. So we're coming up to the boulder field section here, so just be careful of your step when you're coming through here. It can get a bit treacherous. So you guys can get a nice view here of what we're going to call Symphony Lake. And so we'll just keep following the trail, and we'll have one more boulder field to cross. We're still on our way to the boulder field. We're walking right by the lake now. There's a million little bugs up there. But we're still making our way. I'll keep you updated. So I think there must have been a better path than what I'm on here. This path is just kind of miserable. It's just really overgrown and not great footing in a lot of it. It's really slippery. And then in a couple places it goes to within like an inch of the lake. So you gotta be careful because you could slip in, which I almost did one time, and it looks like, yeah, right over here, you can see how close that is. Just gotta be real careful. But yeah, you see like right here, it's really overgrown. So I think maybe there's a better path than what I'm on right now. So if you do come to the path that just hugs the lake, it's okay. It'll get you from A to B, it looks like. It just won't be an enjoyable time. But I think I'm pretty close now to the boulder field. I think I'm within maybe like a couple thousand feet. Alright, so we're finally past the boulder field here. So you look for this little bridge, and then we'll continue on the trail back to the beginning. Alright guys, we're coming up to the bridge here. So that means we only have about 2.5 miles left to go. I'll show you the little view of Triangle where we went. Yeah, so only about 2.5 miles left. We're making pretty good time. We've almost been out, I think, 10 hours now. So we'll probably make it just a little before 11 hours, which is pretty good, I think. I don't know. I haven't done this one before. See, you can see the river over there. Coming up to the bridge. Yeah, so there's not really too much more interesting. I'll show you, I guess, the little bit of the uphill, and then I'll show you where you can turn off if you wanted to kind of catch that trail we were taking a little bit later instead of going up Hunter's Pass. I'll show you where that is. I guess I could have kept the camera on. So you start the uphill just right over here, and we basically just crossed the bridge. It's probably been like 1 minute. So head up there, and then I'll show you the turnoff when we get a little closer. Alright guys, we're coming to the end of the uphill here, and then here's the turnoff to the left if you want to catch that trail. So let's see what the sign's called here. Looks like it says Rendezvous Ridge. See that? So just head that way, go up, and if you're following where we went, off to the left. If you want to go back towards Rendezvous, off to the right. Well guys, I can see the parking lot down there, so I'm almost there. Probably be about another 5 minutes. So this one took us 10 hours and 15 minutes. So we're pretty close to averaging 2 miles an hour, because this one's about 20 miles and I think like 6,400 feet elevation gain the way I did it. If you did it the other way, I think you cut off like at least maybe even 2,000 feet elevation gain. I don't know. I'll try to look and see if I can find how much easier it would be if you just went stayed on this trail out to Eagle Symphony Lake and went up that way. But anyway, I will catch you guys on the next one.